Today is September the 19th, the 5th anniversary of the coup. And of course, the discussion centers on whether the coup has put Thailand in a better or worse position. And a lot of people are saying that if we could turn the clock back, if the coup had not happened, where would Thailand be today? Maybe it would be more democratic, or maybe it could become more divided. We don't know. But it seems that a group of Thammasat University professors, lecturers, have come up with a set of proposals that, simply put, is to go back to square one, to sort of liquidate, to neutralize or
erase
every trace of the coup.
Yes, this group called itself Niti Rat.
Niti means,
what is your translation of that?
Well, Niti Rat would be the people's rule of law,
yes.
Meaning, that it is not the military's rule of law, it's not the government's rules of law, it's not
the law for the people.
Yeah.
It should be the law for the people.
Right. So what exactly are they proposing?
Well, essentially, like you just said, Kuzuchai, this group of lecturers, they want legal action that follows the coup in 2006 to be erased, to be nullified, or to be liquidated. The problem being most of the actions have to do with Thaksin Shinawatra and his associates. So basically, all of the action concerning Kun Thaksin, the land case, Rachada Pisek land case, or even the seizure of his assets might be nullified if this proposal have to be materialized.
So to a lot of people, this sounds very theoretical. It is
Yes, this
proper in terms of the legal side of it, meaning that the coup was bad, the coup was illegal, so we should not recognize the coup.
right.
And we should, go back to square one, meaning that the day before the coup took place, that where it was, then we continue from there.
Yes, that's actually a reasonable demand when it comes to coup. Thailand have suffered or have to endure a lot of coup d'etats in the past. But the little problem being that the coup d'etat means that some takeover that is successful. So if you change the law to nullify a previous coup and then the next coup happens, the law would be meaningless. That's the problem that a lot of people have been asking, because the coup or coup d'etats in Thailand is not only a legal issue, it's also a political issue. And many people believe that you cannot just use legal means to solve the problem of coup d'etat in Thailand.
And some people are asking that if this coup was illegal, what about the coups before that?
Yes, actually.
You have to go all the way back 72 years
Yes,
to the
actually.
1923 coup that overthrew absolute monarchy.
Yes, and it's also bring the question of the principle of laws, because this group of lecturers, they want to use the law that can have retroactive effect on certain incidents in the past. And as we all know, principles of law, you don't use the law to
Retroactively.
Yes.
But at least it's a good point of discussion. And I think because it's a 5th anniversary, all shades of ideas should be put forward and be discussed.
Yes, this group formed itself right after the 2006 coup, and at the time there were only a few people involved, but the group has been increasing in numbers and get a lot of support. And the fact that this proposal has won a lot of attention because it came after Kun Yingluck has come to power. So actually this group had made a lot of similar proposals in the past. Before that, but everyone knows that it's not going to happen. But now that the stage seems to be set for something to happen, and this proposal come along, so obviously it has caught a lot of public attention.
Yeah, so it is up for debate, and questions will be asked from both sides, from those who are for the coup and those who are against the coup. How do you do things from now on? If you go all the way back, then there'll be a lot of questions to be addressed. But even this election would be considered illegal because it is a follow-up on.
Yes, but actually the proposal, they focus on the court cases. For example, the dissolution of the Thai Party, or the setting up of the Assets Examination Committee. So it has a lot to do with the Pheu Thai Party and Kun Thaksin himself. Yes, and people have raised a question about election that took place in 2007.
Yeah.
2007.
Yeah, so every election that came after the coup would naturally be considered illegal, because if the original idea of the coup was not going to be recognized, and everything that followed will have to be reconsidered. And on the 5th anniversary, that is a good question that should be addressed by all sides concerned.